Hey everyone, I've got the wonderful and beautiful Vanessa Tecklenburg with me today, and we're going to go through what I've seen as one of the best examples of explaining the loyalty rewards program, or as like we like to call it, the lifestyle replacement program, and just breaking through some of the mindsets and shifting some limiting beliefs around the commitment to the monthly ordering system. So without further ado, please take it away, Vanessa.
Thanks, Byron. Okay, so I want to start off by saying that when I first enrolled back in 2015, I didn't actually go onto Loyalty Rewards to begin with, and I didn't go onto Loyalty Rewards for a few months. But when I did, there were other factors involved. But when I did go onto Loyalty Rewards, I noticed how I started to use the oils in a very, very different way. So I'll talk about some of the perks. Like, there are amazing perks and amazing benefits. It's a high value program, but one of the biggest benefits to this is how it supports our lifestyle, as Byron just said, how it supports lasting lifestyle transformation. This is a table that I like to share in my wellness consults, and I go through all the different benefits, but I actually say, when it says here supports lasting lifestyle transformation, it isn't just marketing hype. The reason that I think a lot of people have challenges in inviting people onto Loyalty Rewards is because people usually, the question is, why do I need to order these oils every single month? Because usually, and this is exactly where I was, I had the oil sitting in my bathroom. They were never out, and that I treated them as a natural solution. So, I'll reach for the lavender when I've got a cut or scrape, or I'll reach for, peppermint when I've got a headache. But I wasn't in the mindset of using them daily as a support tool to really elevate my life. To using them, not when things were wrong, but just to actually use them every single day. Lemon in my water, frankincense under my tongue, balance on my feet, vetiver, wild orange on my feet at the end of the day. All these little simple daily practices. If you are on Loyalty Rewards, it actually is an amazing accountability partner. I see it that way because I feel like it's holding space for you to do all those simple daily practices. Those people in my team who are not on Loyalty Rewards, I know that they're not using the oils to support them on a daily basis. They're using the oils reactively. So their focus isn't on proactive well-being. Their focus is on using the oils just when something is wrong, when pain happens, when there's a crisis. And that's fine, because we all start that way. I did too. But the magic happens when you start to use the oils daily. Just simple, and it's not when that's the survival plane. And what we want to be actually getting into the thriving mindset, which is there's actually nothing wrong, but hey, I can feel even more amazing, and I can feel even better. So the Loyalty Rewards supports that mindset. This is why I believe most of us have a challenge to begin with, either as users or as builders, whatever it is, because we're all taught to survive. We're taught to act when there's pain or act when there's a crisis, but if there's nothing wrong, stop complaining. The mindset isn't around thriving. So the Loyalty Rewards requires a mindset shift. And so everyone who is on Loyalty Rewards in my team has begun to have a shift in that way, because they're like, okay, if I use these oils daily, I'm going to see results. And those people who are on Loyalty Rewards do see results because they're using the oils in that way. Does that make sense? Oh, I can't hear you, Byron.
It definitely makes sense.
Okay, cool. You muted you.
Just in case the dogs go berserk in the background, muted myself.
Good. So I totally agree. Say that again.
I totally agree with everything that you've said. Absolutely.
Yeah, I really feel that's the biggest hurdle. And so if we can gently start introducing the oils in, we can use the Loyalty Rewards as a like as I said, as an accountability partner. And so you can start to use them daily, and because it's exciting and it's fun, you get to earn these points. Your focus is on that. If you were just ordering the oils, let's say from a shop shelf, you'd just have them and they would be sitting there. Your focus isn't on them. But because the Loyalty Rewards is a monthly ordering system, your focus is on that, on getting your points. Oh, what's the free oil? And so therefore you're more likely to use them. And it isn't what people think, oh, it's just to get me to buy more oil. Think of it as what benefit you can gain, as in, how
Mm.
can this benefit me? And it's transformational once you get into, actually, this is here to support me.
Yes, I totally agree. It's honoring the self, and it's part of doTERRA's wellness philosophy as well. Is getting into that higher plane, as you described, and being proactive, and even better than normal. Like, why not? Let's go to that higher plane and let's thrive,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
reactively. And it's certainly it is evidence when you see people taking advantage of the loyalty rewards program, using their lifelong vitality, and doing their aromatic dressings and
Yeah.
using the oils on a daily basis and really getting the benefits is what it's all about.
Yeah, so if you have someone on your team who's not on loyalty rewards, get into the place of, well, you've got to have that mindset yourself, because you can't invite someone into a perspective unless you yourself have that, unless you've got that lens. But if you've got someone on your team who isn't on loyalty rewards, think about how they could benefit. Think about how that they won't be using the oils daily, because they would be going through a bottle of lemon each month and a bottle of balance each month if they were using those daily. So on top of that, I'll mention, obviously the other perks. You get free shipping. So when I say free shipping, you're getting your shipping back in points that you can then cash in for free oils. Regardless of spend, you're always going to get free shipping. And then you earn points on what you spend. So it's a sliding scale, and it starts off at 10%. Usually you start off at 10% and goes up to 30%. And that's on top of your 25% off retail. You get sent free oils. And as far as the points go, just to put it into perspective, most of us who are in Australia know that 2,000 points, say at Woolies, equates to $10 that you can spend in store. Whereas 10,000 points in doTERRA is equivalent to over $550 worth of free oils, and that doesn't even include the free shipping or the free oils that they send you. So it just really puts it into perspective, because everyone's like, oh, the different rewards programs. It's one of I think the highest value rewards programs.
It's a really good comparison to something that everybody's useful and
everyone knows it, right?
Day-to-day life. Even the petrol receipts, it's like, I'm saving 3 cents a litre at max.
Nothing.
$500 at Woolworths, but people don't complain and going back to Woolworths each time and getting their points. Yeah.
Loyalty Rewards is also a great way to build your collection. So, if you're getting a free oil each month, or even if you're just doing 50 PV, because 50 PV, that means that you are going to be earning points on your purchases. But it means that you can slowly, I always say to people, use your loyalty rewards program. We all want to have every single oil, but most of us are not in a position to just accumulate all of them at once. So you can use the program to build your collection slowly over time. And that's the way I've done it. And I say to people, this is the only way I've been able to afford to do it. If I didn't have the loyalty rewards program, I wouldn't be able to have the collection I have. And so what I do genuinely say to people, if you can't afford to be on loyalty rewards, then you kind of need to be on loyalty rewards, because it's the only way you're going to get 100% free shipping, all of it, and delivered to your door. Okay.
True. So true.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to do a little visual now. I do this in my follow-up classes because it really helps. People tend to be like I tend to attract, I guess, people like me, visual people that need to see it. So I do this in my follow-up classes, and everyone, I can't think of one person, but everyone always at the end goes, oh my gosh, I get it now. So I just have 3 sheets, and so I'm going to show you month to month how this looks. So let's say month 1, you start and you are going to put in your cart Lifelong Vitality Pack, Balance, Wild Orange, and the On Guard toothpaste, okay? So here is your cart, let's say. Here's your Lifelong Vitality Pack, Balance, Wild Orange, and toothpaste. So this is your cart, which is over 100, it's actually 102 PV. So it's over 50 PV, which means you're earning points on this. And by the way, it also means that Loyalty Rewards qualifies you to earn income. So because this is over 100, if you introduce the oils to someone, it means that you can actually earn an income because it's over 100. Anyway, so it's over 50 PV, you're earning points on this. So you're going to get, let's say you've started off at 10%, you're going to get 10% back. So you're going to get 10 points, and your shipping, which was $9.95, you're going to get 10 points from that. So you'll get roughly 20 points, and that'll be added to your account on the 15th of the following month. Now, come month 2, if you don't do anything, you're going to get the exact same thing again. And some people do call me up and say, Vanessa, why have I got it again? And I say, did you go in, like I reminded you to, did you go in and amend your cart contents? No, I didn't. Okay. So you've got to go in and you take out what you don't want, add in what you do.
And the exact same thing would happen if you had a Woolworths online order as well. And if you had that scheduled and it would ship, and you'd get exactly the same groceries.
Is that right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So it's not different. It's not like a scam or anything like that. It's your responsibility to go and change your shopping cart.
Exactly. And so another mindset shift is actually taking responsibility. We're not really taught to take responsibility for things. It's your problem that I got the same contents. Even it's actually, so.
That's all good.
What's that?
It's all good. We're reminding people, because this is a new concept.
Exactly.
And we are reminding people, which is an important thing to remember when you are showing people the benefits of the Loyalty Rewards program, to even set a reminder in your phone, maybe even send them a calendar invite and just say, hey, in 2 or 3 days' time, your LRP is due to ship. Are you across how to modify that and update it and have that processed? And
also just accessing all the education that's out there. Like, there's a lot of education, a lot of resources, and so it requires us to really take charge. So once we do, then we can all right, so month 2, let's say month 2, the product of the month is wild orange. So let's say, when it's a product of the month, you need to have 125 PV and have it shipped before or on the 15th. So let's say you decide you want to do that. So let's take wild orange out, because you're going to get that for free. And you're going to keep the balance in there, because balance always needs to be in there. We all need balance. Lifelong Vitality Pack balance. Let's say you're going to add a lemon. And let's say you want to support some hormonal balance, and you're going to add Claricam. That comes to 125 PV exactly. Okay, so which means that in your free, this is what you're going to get for free. You're going to get wild orange, which was the product of the month, and you've got some points in there, and you're going to redeem On Guard toothpaste and Lavender Peace, the restful blend. So that's what you're going to get for free. If you were not,
and that's only in the second month.
Yeah, that's it. Wow. Yeah, because I've already done the calculations. If you were doing a standard
rewarded
order
straight away, you don't have to be on it for a year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you were doing a standard order, you'd be getting that, but you wouldn't be getting any of that.
Yep.
So that was your freebies. And again, so if you didn't do anything, you're going to get the same again, but you're not going to do that. Let's say month 3. I'm going to read it off rather than show you. Let's say month 3, the product of the month is Easy Air, and there's a 200 PV promo, which is the Salubel, which was what we had last month or the month before. I forget now.
Worth what, $120 or something like that. It's huge.
It's over $100, 97 wholesale, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
So really, the 200 PV promos, which happen several times a year, very, very high value products. They're over $100, and so it's worth taking advantage if you're in a position to. So let's say you want to do that 200 PV promo, so Lifelong Vitality Pack, because you've decided that you have amazing energy and support that way. Balance, you need to top up on your frankincense. On Guard, and you need a lip balm, the Wild Orange and Peppermint Lip Balm. So that's 203 PV, just over 203. So not only, and it's shipped before the 15th, so not only do you qualify for the Salubel, but you're also going to get the free product of the month. And you've got loads of points. So you're going to get the amazing Salubel, which I love using every day. You're going to get a 5 ml Easy Air. You've got enough points for the toothpaste, and you've got enough points for some On Guard beadlets. And again, that's what you've got for free. Now you've just done 3 months of over 50 PV, at least 50 PV orders, which means that your percentage, you were getting 10% back. Your percentage has just risen a notch, and it's gone up to 15%. So instead of, getting 10 points back off a 100 PV order, you're going to be getting 15. So there's, my hot tip is always make sure that your order is at least 50 PV if you want to be earning points.
Point.
And if there's a month where, you know, might be having a tight month and your pennies might be a bit tight, so rather than cancel it and cancel all and lose all your points and lose that percentage that you've accumulated, just put something through like a lip balm or the toothpaste. That way it sort of freezes your account and you can go back to it when you want to. Of course, if you want to cancel, you can. You can opt out whatever you want to, but my advice is just put something through, and that way you can go back when you want.
And like you said, everybody needs a bottle of balance and a bottle of lemon each month. Like, yeah, lemon in your water and a decent amount of good water every morning is one of the best things you can do to honour your body each morning. Great way to start the day, followed by some balance on the bottoms of your feet or the back of your neck. These are two oils that you can quite easily use in a month, and I'm pretty sure Renee and I go through one of each of those each month. So so.
And when we're talking about minimum of 50 PV order to get your points, 50 PV is only equivalent to a balance in lavender. It's just that's what 50 PV is. And like I always say to people who've got kids and with mamas who are stressed, say, you're going to need, I go through a bottle of balance each month, and my boys love lavender at night, every night. We go through a bottle of each of those, never mind everything else that we go through. 50 PV is doable for most people. And you can quite easily reach your 30% at the end of the year if you've maintained that 50 PV.
And one thing I really like to remind people as well is, you know, what is the cost of health? If you don't have health, then are you able to do the things that you enjoy doing? Are you able to serve others in life, your family, and the greater community? And the answer is no. You can't do that effectively if you're not in good health. So for me, I prioritize that as my highest thing. Having the latest car or brand new car and everything that's shiny is always fleeting and temporary. You've got your vehicle of your body that you need to honor and serve, and keep up to service on a daily basis and honor that. So
it is about priorities, because sometimes it's about budget and limitations in that way, but very often it's a matter of when someone says, I don't have the money for this, it's usually this is not a priority for me. It's not a judgment thing, but it's just about getting clear. If it's not a priority, then it's not a priority.
Exactly. Yep. It's all about priorities. That is awesome, Vanessa. Thank you so much. Everybody loves this explanation, and Vanessa, I've seen Vanessa present on this a couple of times, and I just had to get this recorded for sharing to the greater community. So thank you so much for your time, Vanessa, and we look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for asking. Thank you for asking. Yeah.
Oh, it's my pleasure.